Stream at thecw.com and catch up on past seasons of NWA Power with new content just around the corner. Experience wrestling as it's meant to be. It's the NWA on the CW.
NWA 76, Saturday, August 31st at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, baby. Epic battles, unforgettable moments, the red hot energy of the NWA. Champions will rise, legends will fall, and history will be made. Grab your tickets at NWALiveEvents.com.
Kylie.
Yes. Yes, Danny.
Show them this.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's the prettiest shirt I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. Wait till you see the back. Oh my God. Big three. It should honestly be.
It should be 2 now. I know.
Yeah, because Toodles Ella.
Yeah.
Total loser. Loser. Whatever. Toodles.
But tell them why they should buy it. Isn't that nice? Look, it's a football jersey.
You're representing me and Kinsey. Like,
Yeah.
why would you not buy? It's honestly kind of rude, don't you think?
It's 100% rude. It's 100% rude if you don't buy one.
Like,
think about how many people...
women's wrestling.
Yeah.
Think about the top stars of NWA. You want to represent them.
Think about the silkworms that perish to make this.
Right?
Yeah.
You aren't going to do it for those worms?
Yeah. Right?
Come on.
You're going to do it, Alice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell
yeah,
them.
she is.
Yeah,
Where
I'll
you at?
do it.
Yep. Okay. Where are we at? Anyway, yes. You need to get that. Oh, wait. Check this shirt out. Here. Or hold this shirt. Tell them why you should buy that shirt. Isn't that nice and soft?
What is
Isn't that nice and soft? It's a t-shirt.
Oh, it's actually kind of sick.
Yeah,
I
right.
really like
it's
it.
like it's a
And
tri
it's green.
blend. It's a heather blue. Yeah, it's
It
blue
kind of
and
matches
green.
you actually. Look,
Yeah.
the green and the green.
It does.
That
It
was
does.
sick.
Yeah, it is a very nice shirt. You should buy that, right? I mean, you don't have to buy it. I'm saying people should buy it.
Yeah,
I'll cut
definitely.
you a deal.
You know, yeah, as long as you cut me a deal.
I'll cut you a deal. But they should buy it,
Danny
right?
Dealz for a reason.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll always cut you a deal. Duh. That's his name.
The National Wrestling Alliance is now on the CW. Download the CW app today or stream at thecw.com and catch up on past seasons of NWA Power with new content just around the corner. Experience wrestling as it's meant to be. It's the NWA on the CW.
This is the NWA. It's Monday night. Kyle Davis, Joe Galli, Danny Dealz, Gary Horne. Well, you know what? Gary was going to be here with this real talk.
He's a little bitch.
No. But, Joe pushed him out because Joe had such a good time. 5 o'clock Shadow Joe right there means that shit's going to get weird tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking wrestling. There's nothing.
Many things.
I had the same thing. I just had a meal right there. I barely had time.
We are slammed today, Kyle. Especially you. I feel like Kyle has not had an opportunity to breathe, eat, poop, whatever. Kyle just can't do it.
Well, you know what? And also we have a pending storm here in Florida, so that's going to be a fun thing.
I thought it was hitting you already.
It's been so slow moving that it's delayed, and we're on the outskirts, and they don't know what's going to happen as the next 24 hours progresses.
All right. On that note,
But a hurricane punch is what I'm drinking.
I want to get this out of the way because I'm a little upset. Doesn't get as many views as I thought it would. So I'm going to play the video that I posted on social medias today just for a nice laugh to start things off, folks. Here we go.
I saw it.
God.
Oh, wow. Look at the power and the strength. Where we go. Oh, my God. What a major Trap City. Trap City's locked in. Trap City's locked in. It's Kerry Morton. What's Kerry Morton doing out here? Distracted the official in a big boot. This'll only hurt a lot. Gary! Storm. He's got the claw. He's ready to lock it in. He's ready to lock it in.
Kerry, get out of there!
There it is, the claw. It's in. Catch it, bitch. For the disqualification, complete chaos.
How long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I think Bear's having a flashback. He thinks he's back in the showboat.
He's gonna crack that cranium.
Let it go. Let it go.
Buddy, there we go. Oh.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Look at this man's face! Look what he did to this man's face!
Hey, baby.
All right. While Kyle was working really, really hard,
I was thinking that too.
Today, I was doing that.
While I'm answering like talent reaching out, I'm answering office emails, like random things, and then I really thought Joe was going to have the show set up when I hopped on real quick, and I was like, oh, we got completely lost.
I don't know what happened. I was in some weird other window, and like, where is everybody? I don't know what happened, but I'm here now.
Hey, you're here now. If you want to be a part of all this stuff, we're going to talk NWA. Let's talk NWA. Let's do that, and then we'll get to the baby update. So these people get a little stuff like that. Coming up, NWA 76 is our anniversary show, August 31st, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The matches have been rolling out. If you need tickets, you go to that QR code right up there next to Joe Galli's head. You scan it with your phone or whatever gimmicks you have there, and you'll be able to go right to the page, order your tickets. We got a couple things going on there. What's this? Oh! NWALiveEvents.com is where you want to go if you don't feel like doing a little scanny gimmick up there in the corner. Obviously, this is going to be taped for CW. As if you've been on the show earlier today, you saw the rollout there, CWTV.com, or you download the app. Those are where the new episodes of NWA Power are. Let's scroll through some stuff right here. Tickets now on sale. Kratos, the Immortals, diving onto BFT right there. A thrill ride, the best ride if you ever had one there. And also, speaking of the Southern Six, Knox and Murdoch versus the Southern Six has been announced. The rubber match, a tag team grudge match. Knox and Murdoch, of course, won the cage against the Southern Six. And
Southern Six can't win a rubber match. Let's not call it that. They don't use rubbers. I'm just saying. We can't call it that.
Actually, I was just with Thrill Billy over the weekend. We were at the NWA JCP show where he defended the JCP Southern title, and at some point there were deals. We were doing the commentary for it, and there was some blood and Thrill Billy, Dangerous Devin Dixon, that whole family thing. And all I remember is being like, I think the dangerous comes from because we don't know where they've been at times, much like the thrill ride. So all I could say is they told me that they had been tested for being badass. Burke Invitational Tournament's coming up as well. It's going to crown the new number one contender of the NWA World Women's Championship. Opportunity abound for all the entrants on there. And, of course, one of the first names, Natalia Markova, who has been on a streak. In fact, she's been on such a streak that she's been catching the eyes of certain managerial talent in the National Wrestling Alliance. And it remains to be seen. I've heard a lot of rumors that people are kind of thinking, well, let's see where we go with this. You have to tune into Power to find out, see if those rumors come true. I don't think we added the other graphics onto here. Oops. Oh, well. We'll announce the other matches, or Joe will add them as they go.
Like,
what was that?
I uploaded all this stuff to like some page that I thought everyone was in.
Yeah.
I blame StreamYard.
Joe has been in another version of StreamYard during all this, so he's been very lost. Speaking of which, let's talk about why you've been lost real quick.
It's for the multiverse. Right?
First, let me change this. There's a little baby icon up there right now that'll bring you to Joe Galli, because there is a segment every week that fans have been clamoring for. They love knowing all about it, and if I could find the damn video link to it, I could do the full.
And his name is John Cena.
That's the name of my child. I am now naming my child John Cena. No, it's on here somewhere.
Seriously, I feel like it disappeared while we were doing this.
See, it's giving me some weird stuff here.
Video clips. Here we go, baby. I need Gary Horne back so bad.
Gaga, goo goo, coochie coochie coo. Joe's got a baby update for you. Gaga, goo goo, coochie coochie coo. Joe's got a baby update for you.
And right after this, we're going to talk merchandise, and we're going to have our special guest on the show. Yeah. So tune in, baby. Keep on hanging in there.
Let me blow through this really quickly. And the only reason that we keep bringing this up is because the circumstances keep changing. One thing that's remained constant is the baby is still breech, which means we are definitely going to be having a C-section. So we have added some things to deal with that. And if you can't scan that smaller icon, here's the bigger icon. We've added some new things to the old Amazon gift registry that would really help us out. There it is. That's the much better one. Thank you, Kyle.
We were doing so much better last week, being completely ill-prepared.
It's probably because I'm sober and I hate that. I mean,
yeah, that's a problem.
But I did take this as a photo, and Dealz, I need your help on this. Do we still have this shirt in stock? Bam!
Maybe,
ladies and gentlemen. But we have plenty of other shirts with the Globe logo. Maybe not that purple one. But
I think we have like small and 3X or something in it, or maybe not.
I have to say, Dealz, hats off to you. That is one of her favorite shirts. She wears it at least once a week. And look how great it looks with that gigantic pregnant belly that she has right there. You can get a shirt like that or a similar one at theshop.com. All right. Dealz, I can't steal your spot. I can't do it. That's my baby update. Scan the QR code. Buy some of the new stuff that Shelby put up there because she has to have a C-section, and it's a whole new thing, and you have to get a whole bunch of extra stuff. So I appreciate everybody that's already bought something. But Dealz,
speaking of merch, I'm wearing the NWA Throwback, and this is a heathered tee. It's very soft. It fits great, Dealz. You were right. The large, it even fits my massive man chest. So thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly.
I was worried about the sizing. I told him it's not a regular shirt like this one. It is a tri-blend or heathered, and so it's a different style. It's very soft. It fits differently. Lays nicely on you.
It is very nice there. And speaking of very nice, we got the merchandise here. We also got some new things. We've got Mess with Smalls, Get Hit in the Balls, Half Pipe Punk right there, a very favorite of the National Wrestling Alliance. Again, you can go to nationalwrestlingalliance.com/shop if you want to purchase any of these. We've got Tom Latimer, a national champion. I can't just say his name normally. I always got to say Tom Latimer. And that one, well, I got to get one of those because let's face it, that man is worth wearing on your shirt.
Yeah, that's an
Ruthie J, 5-star athlete, a star of the women's division, and actually, I have this on good advice. I believe will be in the Burke Invitational. Might be a little spoiler there.
For the second time. For the second time.
Yeah. And $1 bills, y'all. $1 Carson Drake, the richest man in the NWA next to Billy Corgan, the man who makes all the money, and yet he's got $1 on there. It makes me think he spited deals or lost a bet. And that's why it's on there. It's not a bajillion.
Joe, there's another purple shirt. It's new.
Oh, I wasn't done. I was just cutting to you to say a little conversation. We got the Slime Balls, who will be in action at NWA 76. And then, of course, everybody's favorite Southern mathematicians, the Southern Six.
That's a
Sticks is high. Look at Kerry Morton there smiling before his face got caved in by Storm.
He's all right. Look at that.
Ella Envy, the it girl herself. Hello, whatever. Well, people will be saying hello, but they won't be saying whatever. If you're wearing this shirt, make sure you get that. And of course, another star of the women's division. Get it, got it. Bueno. Tiffany Nieves. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got all the merchandise for you. We've got all the deals, everything you want. Visit the NWA shop, scan the code, make it happen. All good times indeed. In fact, we've got shorts.
Whoa.
We've got pins.
Whoa.
We've got men smiling awkwardly.
Yes.
We've got Danny Dealz with Pretty and Power jerseys. We have it all. In fact, we even have a big deal going on right now, Danny Dealz.
Yeah,
that you told me about the other day, which if I could just find the right clip right here. Bam!
Listen, I got this new deal for the summertime because I'm the deal man. I always got the deals, right? It's called the Dealz D-Dub Summer Bundle. What is it? What do you mean, what is it? It's a bundle, but that's not important right now. It's a thing with a bunch of stuff in it for a deal. Anyway, this is what it is. 3 T-shirts, same size. That's not enough for $49.99.
No, it's not.
I'm going to throw in another item.
You've established the price, $49.99.
And I'm going to throw in another item on top of that. 2 items, 3 shirts, $49.99. That's an insane deal.
That's an insane deal. It's summertime. You're making that happen. The deals are on their way.
So it's available right now.
Now?
NationalWrestlingAlliance.com. Hit the shop button.
Oh.
That's amazing.
What is happening indeed? But I can tell you what's happening tomorrow night, NWA Power. We are going to have Mims, the New Attitude, managed by the man himself, BLK Jeez, against the Masson with Austin Idol. And in fact, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let's just bring him into the stage. I have the man himself, Jeez, right here joining us tomorrow night. His man Mims is going to be in action. And, of course, coming up, NWA 76, Philadelphia, your backyard. What's it feel like to have wrestling NWA, the brand you're a part of, coming so close to where you sleep at night?
Oh, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? King of Philly right here. Philly is my city. 2300 arena, that's my building right there. I've done some legendary things in that building. So coming home, NWA 76, it's going to be on and popping. Looking forward to it.
Geez, did you attack somebody with a weed whacker in that building, or was that a different building?
That's a different building, but
well, still,
he attacks people with weed whackers in every building, Jeff.
That one clip that I can't escape of me taking a cash flow off the top of a scaffold through a table that I missed, that was in that building.
Hardcore, baby.
Joe should have had that right and ready to go right then and there.
God, where's Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
You know what I mean? Jeez, by the way, I'm super jealous of your beard right now. I wish I could grow something in that full. That's the testosterone. He's got this, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of getting this, you have what could possibly be one of the hottest wrestlers in the National Wrestling Alliance as far as ability and upside potential in Mims. And then this one hit me too. I realized you are going to be on one side with Mims, Austin Idol on the other side with Zion. This is a man that you know very well. This is a man that you helped pretty much rise in the NWA. In fact, between the two of you, you had champions abound. And now let's face it, I think we're all happier you're not with Austin Idol anymore. But still, is there any shot in hell that Austin Idol and Zion have a chance in this with what you know about both men?
Oh, hell no. Not at all. It's not going to happen. Like I said, I know Idol's tactics. I know his weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? I know his strengths, but it's not going to happen. The first time was a fluke. Zion got lucky because Austin was right there. But now that I'm out there with big, strong Mims, big money Mims, it's going to be a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? Austin Idol's going to leave pissed off. Zion is going to leave pissed off. Mims is going to the top.
Well, here's the thing that I really want to know. Mm-hmm. Coming up, August 31st, NWA 76, Philadelphia. Do you have some massive party plan that we could all be a part of? This is your town. This is your people. I want to get an invite. Whatever the hell's going on. I know I'm not the coolest guy, but I'm likable. What do I have to do to get in?
I'm working on it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on sponsorships, working on big parties, for big after parties for 76. But y'all know how Philly is right now, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful in that city. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I think you know better than almost anybody what Philly's like.
What happened?
Hey man, look, bro. Philly is out of control. Hey yo, while we on it,
that's why we're coming.
Where's that Church's Money Entertainment graphic? Where's that poster with me and Big Money Mims at? Huh? We looking.
Let me bring this back up.
Got it, brother. There it is, right there.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
I brought it up at the very beginning. It was my segue.
Yeah, there we go.
And it gets music.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a song. That's that hot shit right there.
You know, in my head, Austin Idol was behind that carjacking. I'm just putting that out there.
That motherfucker.
See?
But look, man, we all know that there's only one manager, one professional here that leads people to the big belt, and that's me. Nobody else has done it. You know what I'm saying? That's me. So and it's a lane for Mims. It's a lane for Mims to take over. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to happen.
That's absolutely true. Now that I'm thinking about it, manager of champions, Aaron Stevens, hasn't managed a world champion. He's managed the tag team champions, which are world tag team champions, but the big ass thing, no. In fact, you were tied to a former NWA champion who is, let's face it, kind of divisive, if anything. And then EC3, current champion, there was a point right there where you were kind of mentoring him for a little tiny bit. And then obviously some things happened, like life got in the way.
Yeah. Life got in the way. Cancer decided to do a run-in. But that's
I blame the crystals on EC3's neck. I've told you this before, right?
Hey, man, look. We got through it, though. But look, I want to let everybody know that everybody that has a championship, you're on notice. So Tom Latimer, your time might be done. EC3, your time might be done. And Church's Money Entertainment, we might be into some talent poaching. So all the rest of the managers out there, you know what I'm saying, you better keep your eyes open. Cause I got my eyes on some talent out there. Got my eyes on maybe stealing some talent from some managers. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Who are you picking for the women's division? Can you tell us who is Church's money going to be backing in the women's division?
Hey man, look, I mean, I got my eyes on some people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent in that women's division, NWA women's division, top women's division in the game right now. But you know, I can't say any names, you know, but I got my eyes on some talent in the women's division. Okay. You know,
he can't put his cards on the table, Kyle. Can't
do that.
No.
Listen, I don't even know.
Hey, since we're going to be in Philly, are we going to see Rashard Cameron? Is he going to make an appearance?
I don't know, man. Rashard Cameron,
I haven't seen him in like 15 years.
I haven't seen him in a long time, man. I mean,
give him an invite. I'm going to leave tickets for him at the door.
There you go. There you go. You see a black dude with a big ass afro. That might be Rashard right
there. Only if he does a Peter Pan over the top rope. That's the only way we're going to know it's him.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and we got Ricky Bobby Sonia here saying Black Jeez for VP. You ever thought about getting into politics?
I'm thinking
you're
about
in wrestling. You're already in politics.
Yeah. Thinking about it now. You gotta have in wrestling. You gotta have your political game up. You know what I'm saying? I think my political game is on top right now. It's on fire right now. So who knows?
I think right here somebody's asking, I don't know what this is. Devin Dowling, what did Jordan Clearwater mean to Black Jeez? Are you the reason we haven't seen Jordan Clearwater on NWA programming as of late? Is it true that you replaced him with Carson Drake?
Look, man, all I know is things was going good. You know what I'm saying? I took a little sabbatical. I come back and no more Clearwater. You know what I'm saying? Clearwater was my Tommy to my Ghost. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Keep your eyes open. I think Clearwater should be back. That's what
get a TV title on him.
Keep your eyes peeled. Clearwater might be back.
He was your deadlift shrimp, you know?
That sounded
I'm sorry, what is a deadlift shrimp?
That sounded kind of zesty right there, Dealz.
Wow, Dealz.
He played for the Supersonics. It's a long time ago, 90s. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I'm guessing this is a typo. I think it's supposed to say Black Jeez has endured more in 1 year than a lot of people do in their entire life. Obviously, sir, you've overcome some craziness in the last, year and a half, and I'm happy that you're here with us. Happy, healthy, living the life. And frankly, I really hope that it was all worth it, because if you can make Mims a champion, well, that's an accomplishment. I don't want to scare you, but there's someone in your backseat.
Yeah, that's Baby Jeez right there.
Oftentimes I like to try to get the chat and the people watching on this to kind of realize that, even though some of us are super badass like Jeez, we're also human beings with lives and everything like that. You can kind of behind it. Family. What's it like having to have a family and raising a family in professional wrestling?
It gets hectic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of time on the road. You miss out on a lot of things. But as long as that family unit is strong, you can get through it, though.
Another thing that I always like to ask people that, obviously sometimes it's the first time for people experiencing anybody on this. Can you give us a little background for the people that are just discovering you? Why'd you want to get into wrestling and who trained you? How'd you break in?
All right. So ever since I was a kid, this is the only thing that I wanted to do was pro wrestling and being an actor. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this is the best of both worlds. And I had a lot of trainers, a lot that really was just like in my area. But then along the way, I got some training from the Samoans. I got some training, got lucha training at Chikara, you know what I'm saying, and with Skyda. So like, it's a lot of people, a lot of mentoring from Homicide. So like, there's a lot of people that's the cause for this madness that you see right now. You know what I'm saying? And you can only learn so much, you know what I'm saying, in training, but then you learn on the job. You just learn as you go. And you just, hopefully you get better, and hopefully you create a buzz and you just make your way.
Now, another thing that I'm always intrigued by is obviously we don't see you get into the ring that often nowadays. Mm-hmm. You've kind of transitioned over to being a manager. And as somebody who once upon a time also was in the ring and now has transitioned to a completely different aspect of professional wrestling, was that a real challenge for you to not be front and center in the squared circle? or is this just another aspect and you're like, I'm happy to do whatever I'm doing?
At first it was real difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the spotlight as far as being in there, taking the bumps, doing the moves, getting the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But one of my biggest strengths is talking. You know what I'm saying? And then like after a while, it got to the point where I started enjoying the talking part more than the bumping. You know what I'm saying? So like now I enjoy it. I love it.
That was after Jax popped the trunk on you. That's what did it.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been it.
Dealzy, how good has your life been since you went to the talking part instead of the bumping part? I'm just saying, not for nothing.
Oh, no.
It's the best.
It's great.
It's the best.
It's great. Judias choke slammed me to the commentary table. I got no problem with it. By the way, since everybody on here talks, I found these new things that are supposed to help your throat. I'll tell you later.
Are they called lozenges?
No. It's some like new thing. Somebody made it for like people, like singers who are on tour and all that.
Throat coat.
I don't know. I'm gonna bring it.
It's called drugs, and they're good.
No, I haven't touched drugs like that in years.
So you have a product that's going to help people with their throat. Wow, dude. I don't know, bro.
It's good.
As he stroked his dreads when he said that, he was like, hey. Oh, boy. Chat, you got any questions for Jeez? We got him here for him. He's traveling. He's on the road. He's with his family. Now's the time to ask this man some questions because tomorrow night, NWA Power, you will see him and Mims take on Austin Idol's man, the Masked Zion.
I mean, Mims always had that talent, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think people were just looking at Mims like, come on, man, just be happy to be here. Don't rock the boat. Just stay in your place. You'll get your chance.
He didn't have any direction. Now
he has that direction. He's more focused than ever. You know what I'm saying? I knew Mims had that talent back in the Idolmania Sports Management days when he was trying to get that TV title. You know what I'm saying? We was on different sides, but I knew it. He had that talent. So now is the time for him to step his game up and create that lane. I'm gonna create that lane for him. And you know what I'm saying? He's going to the top. He's going to be a champion by the end of the year.
Champion by the end of the year. That is a promise. We are in August, 4 months to go.
Mims Moore has a question. He said, how do you feel about Ruckus making a comeback?
I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the name Ruckus. You know what I'm saying? Ruckus was like the innovator of the style that you see out there right now. Mm-hmm. A lot of the guys that you see on TV and all of these different companies, Ruckus created a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely an early innovator.
Pretty much. And I think even though everybody knows Ruckus' name, I think Ruckus doesn't get the flowers that he really deserves. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get a chance to see Ruckus out there doing this thing, make sure you check that out. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's a good dude right there.
All right, we got a bunch of thank yous in the chat, showing appreciation for you, sir. Somebody under Darius Ruckus. I think somebody thinks that Hootie and the Blowfish is who you're talking about. That is not who Jesus is talking about. Jesus.
Jesus, bro. Come on.
I know. Boy, oh, boy.
He was just a roadie for Hootie. Who knew?
Oh.
All right. Well, I know that you were traveling. You're with the family and everything like that. We've taken up a lot of your time. People are already listening that you've already established tomorrow night Mims will be victorious. I don't know about that. I hope you're right because let's face it, Mims has all the potential in the world. But if something doesn't go right, I just know it's because he wasn't listening to Jeez. Jeez, do you have socials that people?
As long as he listens to me, he's going to be on the winning track. And tomorrow, I guarantee a victory.
Where can people follow you, sir?
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Jeez215. Yo, I finally opened a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand how to use it, but I'm a...
Me either.
I'm figuring it out, baby.
Joe Galli can teach you. He's amazing at it.
I'm working on it. My TikTok, though, is Black Jeez215. BLK Jeez 215.
Gotcha. All right. Church's money, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jeez here tomorrow night on Power and coming up August 31st, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, NWA 76. Jeez, we'll let you get on with your life. Thank you for joining us, sir. Be safe, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Take it easy.
Bam. All right. Speaking of NWA 76, if you're just joining the program, we always like to. What was that?
It's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kyle.
But I just.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
That's what's up, Kyle.
Oh, Jesus. I just realized I've left Joe Galli's link on the top of the screen the entire time. Who wants that? Instead, let's talk tickets. NWA 76, August 31st, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Go to NWALiveEvents.com right now if you want to be part of the action. But that's not all we got going on. We got all sorts of things, from different graphics with different people to
Nice.
upcoming events, ladies and gentlemen. Black Harvest is going to be going on. NWA Crossfire tickets are available. Go to NWALiveEvents.com. That is a creepy clown that looks like it is enjoying the company of Kylie Page. You want to make sure that's October 4th, Friday. Be a part of it. Max the Impaler will be there, the NWA television champion. And speaking of which, on the spooky season, October 26th, Samhain 2, which will be an NWA Power taping.
Electric Boogaloo.
That is right. I got that reference, Joe.
Turbo and Ozone will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy. Then also, of course, we've got the Looks That Kill December 14th in Dothan, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, all of that is at nationalwrestlingalliance.com, or you go to NWA Live Events. Joe, what reference did I get before that you were going to insult me in front of?
Great story. Compelling and rich.
All right. So, like, you in the video with you and Dealz, you completely botched the airplane reference.
What airplane reference?
You need to say, like, wait, what are we talking about? Like, what is merch, or like, what would I
said, what is a bundle? And I was like, it's a bundle with stuff in it. That's not important right now.
You didn't say what's a bundle is the problem. So you botched it. It's like you completely botched it from the
like an airplane. And Leslie Nielsen goes, "We need to take them to a hospital." She goes, "Hospital? What is it?" He said, "It's a building with patients in it. It's not important right now."
Yeah, that's the intro to it. We still keep playing it, but every time I'm like, God damn it, Kyle, you're so uncultured.
Well, here's the thing. That's not scripted. That's not planned. I don't know what the hell is going on half the time.
Shut your stupid ass.
You could see the confusion on my face that Aaron Stevens just interjected.
That was perfect.
I just walked up to him. I said, "Kyle," and turned the video on. He was like, "Okay." What are you talking to me about?
Let's talk about NWA Power tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. We've got plenty of action, plenty of excitement. We have, let's go to it right here, tag team action as the Immortals, the men that made it to the finals of the Crockett Cup before the Southern Six stole the victory away. They are going up against Dark City Violence Connection.
Murder One.
DVC, they are looking to make a name in the NWA. But first, they got to get past the Immortals. And as everybody knows, I'm a fan of Dark City, be it the movie, the Fight Club, or the Violence Connection. In fact, my Uncle Adam, somebody posted online, and I made a reference to it and told me I was copywriting infringement. But what can I say? You learn from the best. We already talked about this one. Mims with Jeez versus Zion with Austin Idol. This one could have huge repercussions because either man, well, if they need to be in title contention in the near future, they need to be winning these matches. And also the personal animosity. And I just know this for a fact that Jesus is not going to say this. Idol's not going to say this. There's some heat between those two men after things went down.
Oh, yeah.
And now there is going to be a reckoning.
That they said that. Yeah.
Well,
it was said.
I feel like Idol's always working, and he's like, boy, Dexter, okay. Yeah, and he probably never directly said something. But, Jeez was trying to be nice and respect his elders by not burning down his building too much there. We've got a grudge match. Alex Misery versus Colby Carino. And the first match of this was on our social media on YouTube. And this match, well, if you saw that, you're going to find out why this match is a grudge match.
Alexander Miserable was in the chat earlier.
He was. He knows how to
chat.
He was lurking in there. I swore I saw him.
He's probably haunting interwebs. And, of course, we also will have titles on the line as NWA JCP Southeast Tag Team Champions, the Stew Crew, go against the Miserably Faithful. Of course, the Stew Crew, just this weekend, won the tag team titles in a cage match. 10 men, 2 rings, 1 more NWA JCP. And I don't have the pictures on this or anything like that, but it was nice You know, Joe Kazana was not eviscerated, but he did not win the match. Very, very bloody, very, very gory. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to tune in to find out and witness it firsthand on the NWA JCP YouTube channel. But before that happens, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, the Stew Crew, beaten, battered, and bruised, will be defending against the miserably faithful duo of Gags the Gimp and Salvation. That's tomorrow night, NWA Power on the CW. Go to CWTV.com, no subscription required, or download the CW app. In fact, you know, who knows what you might find on there. There's all sorts of crazy programming, from reality TV to movies that you may have loved once in a day and forgot about them. Go to the CW. There's more than just wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, what you got going on the phone over there?
Hey, man, look, honestly, it was me like prepping for something that I need to do tomorrow, which I might have to give you the Iggy on, that I might not be as much at work tomorrow because I have to take someone to go get an MRI. It's a long story, ladies and gentlemen. What happens in professional wrestling? You have friends that get hurt and they get a deal on an MRI, but they have to travel several hundred miles to get it. You might have to just help.
He has to go that far away for that MRI.
The United States has the best healthcare system on planet Earth, and I'm sure that everyone in the chat will agree. Nothing is better than the United States healthcare system. What an idiot! I'm just saying.
I spend $400 a month for insurance for myself out of pocket, and I just got a bill for when I went to go a doctor 3 months ago. They covered $75 of it, and I still owe $100. So yay, health insurance. That's why my shoulder will never be fixed. But enough about the shortcomings of society, because frankly, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about wrestling. We're here to talk about all sorts of things. You know, Dealz, we never even talked about horror movies tonight. I'm kind of ashamed of us.
Yeah, we haven't yet. No, we haven't.
Yeah, very interesting. If anybody here is in the Florida area on the outskirts of the storm, I hope you're safe. I hope everything's going right for you. I'm in the middle, so we're all doing good here. Let's see what's going on in the comments right now. Alex Misery with the eyeballs. What do we got here? What is health insurance? Oh, my God. This actually explains so much. Alex Misery talking about what is health insurance. And tomorrow night, NWA Power, I'm really hoping he's not going to end up talking about that, because him against Colby Carino in a grudge match. Well, what is health insurance? That's the perfect encapsulation for that match right there. You take that off right there. Brand. Dealz, you got any deals going on other than what we talked about me accidentally falling apart on earlier?
Well, once again, just to reiterate, 3 shirts, same size, 2 different items, $49.99. It's the same deal. It's a crazy deal. But I do have some stuff. Well, I got some new stuff coming for 76. It's going to be really nice. I was supposed to have the hat with me today, but I didn't go pick them up, but they're done. The 76 hat. I know. What are you going to do? We're going to have it at 76. I got the it's not that one, no. It's a different one.
But this is available.
I did make the belt bag. Did you see the Anywhere belt bag I made? You can strap around here. You can strap around there. Yeah. I even sent a picture of it.
Yeah, but we didn't get the graphics for this. You know what? Next week, we're going to be better prepared. We didn't know that Gary wasn't going to be here until I was already at the gym getting my pump ski on. It's okay. We're surviving.
Your shoulders are so wide?
Bro, I am so thick right now. It's not even funny, and I'm in constant pain.
What the fuck is up, Kyle? No.
Scott B asked, when is Back to the Territory is going to start airing? And that's going to start airing in about 3 weeks' time. Might even be 2 at this point. But that, of course, will be, if you're watching programming and not there live and in person for NWA 76, you'll be able to see all the things happen that'll set that show up. And then, of course, you'll be able to enjoy 76 as the weeks progress on NWA Power programming. What else we got up here?
Look, I'm going to take a side tangent here because I know that you were really emotional about this earlier today. You tried to purchase a figure.
Oh, man! Oh, shit! Ah, son of a... 7 o'clock already came and went, too, because I was focusing on this.
I wish you could share your screen right. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell by the background of Kyle Davis, he is addicted to purchasing action figures. And there's like some obscure superhero I've never.
It's not a superhero. It's Death's Head. He was created for Marvel UK in the Transformer series in the 80s. He is a assassin who also has ethics. He is a giant robot who talks in very weird things. Boy, oh boy. I'm so sorry, guys. I just got so distracted because The pre-order was today. It was an SDCC exclusive, and then I went to go get it, and now it's gone. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Deals, Joe, can you guys talk? Because right now I'm very annoyed.
Dealsy, I was going back and I was watching some of the footage that we've been putting up on the social media. You remember when Tom Latimer damn near killed Tim Storm when he was Tim Storm?
I do remember that. I'm surprised that didn't turn him into the Baron.
Right? No kidding. I think it was because the contact was to the rib cage and not to the cabeza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. And I do remember about that show that on the pre-show, me, you, and Davari did commentary, and I couldn't hear any of you. And I had to guess what you were talking about. And Sal sat next to me for no reason.
That doesn't surprise me in the least. Sal's just all over the place. Sal just likes to be Sal.
Yeah.
No?
He was just there. There's a picture of us, and he's sitting next to me going, and I sent it to him. He said, I'm an idiot. I said, all right. Magic Jake. Magic Jake.
Dealz is always a baby face. How else are you going to get your deals?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, look, all right. So Fixers were robbed last week. I could say, I'm partial to the Fixers. They're decent dudes. I don't know if they got robbed, but victim of circumstance in my stand.
Yeah.
Not on. Look, our tag team division is so competitive right now. I think it's more competitive now than it's ever been, and that means like post Crockett Cup. I mean, you got these guys out there and women out there.
Look at this.
Trying to get into it.
Charlotte's Corner here. Storm tried to kill Danny. Shake my head. That is correct.
So break that down for folks that might be new viewers. What happened between you and the beautiful Tim Storm, not Baron Von Storm, but Tim Storm and the Deal Machine?
He cheated against Jackson. For some reason, there was a stip that he could get 5 minutes with me in the ring. And he gave me 2 Eye of the Storms. He was only supposed to give me 1. He gave me 2.
Well, I feel like he was just trying to stretch the time.
He was just mad. I don't know why he was mad at me.
I think it's because you dressed up as his mother and like pretended to be his mom. And,
you know what was funny?
Mess in his face.
You know what was great about that?
Oh, what was great about
that? That people. I heard him right before I came through the curtain. That is one of the biggest pops I have ever been in person for. And then I came out. Totally.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Dealz finally admits that he is the fake Mama Storm. It is
totally changed.
This many years to get him to admit that, but he's the fake Mama Storm. I finally got him.
They were so happy.
Got him.
They were so happy. No, he knew right there because remember I had to come back out and talk to him. He was hot. He dressed up like my mother and all that kind of. I was like, what's the problem here? I also saw another. So who was it? I was trying to help out that Boomer Storm. Okay. What is this? It says
He wasn't in a neck brace for 6 months. He was in a neck brace for like 3.5 years.
Okay.
I pre-ordered the figure. I found it on a third-party shopping site, guys. I just had to pay out the ass for shipping and handling.
Medusa. Wait, Kyle, how much did you pay?
The figure itself was $40.
And
so $47 for shipping.
Oh my God!
That's okay. Listen, Medusa hit me and re-injured my neck. That's what happened. And you were there because I heard you, Joe. Good for you, Medusa. You weren't even on my side.
Are you talking about when Medusa hurt your neck?
Yes.
I love that clip is still here.
There's a lot of like little fun Easter eggs that are in this that you can just play with.
Well, some of these we can't play.
Patrick was curious if we had experience working for NWA before the purchase. Me and Kyle definitely.
Yes.
Joe, you too, right? Or no? Me and Kyle, sure. He asked if any of us had experience in the NWA before the purchase. And I did. There was 900 NWA affiliates.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. Just a little smidge from my time in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Yeah, for a little bit. They had the strap there.
Yeah,
I was a part of the National Wrestling Alliance in 2009 and 2010 in New England at Liberty States and NWA had Fire. I actually managed the NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Players Club, at a point in time. And then every now and then I'd interject and I'd win us matches every now and then. I'm kidding. I'd lose this matches every now.
Oh yeah, I was an NWA main event, NWA Ultimate NWA, but I can't remember all of them. There was 800 of them.
I wrestled Sid Vicious at one show, at an outdoor show in New Jersey. He power bombed me.
Yeah, I did a bunch of them. And our boy Billy Barons had one of the only name brand ones, NWA Anarchy down there in Georgia for years. Yeah.
Right now, I'm actually trying to find a picture of it. So while you guys are talking, I can actually.
That was a loaded slap. It was, Scott B.
Tampa's actually, we're going back to Tampa very soon. Obviously, we've talked about going to Sarasota for Samhain 2, but we'll be going back to Tampa actually just a little bit before then. We just got to kind of iron some stuff out. I think this is actually a great question here. Boom. 10 pounds of gold series for EC3 going to Uganda. If you're a fan of the National Wrestling Alliance or EC3 on social media, you have seen all of these posts where EC3 is challenging, which is weird for the champion, but he is challenging the top person from soft ground wrestling in Uganda. I don't know, Dealz, you know a lot of the history of the NWA. I don't think that championship has ever been defended.
I don't think it has either.
The whole continent of Africa. I'm not talking about Uganda.
No, I think it has, or at least I know some.
That's the only other place I could think they could possibly do it.
Yeah,
is either
Egypt.
Cairo or Morocco.
Yeah. I think some NWA belts have been there, but I don't know if the one.
I don't think the World Heavyweight chat. Go ahead and Google this. Has the World Heavyweight Championship of the National Wrestling Alliance ever been defended on the continent of Africa? I don't think it has.
I think,
and then not only that, he could totally fuck up a penguin in Antarctica and totally get that championship.
I know some of the belts were there because when World Class was associated with it, I know they did a show over there, but I don't know if the belt is over there. It's not when any of the brothers had the belt. But
no, and you know what? I love Adam Pearce to death.
Patrick asked how
I don't think Adam Pearce was ever in Africa.
He asked how he was as NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He was awesome.
Yeah.
He took the belt everywhere because when Joey G was interviewing Blue Demon over there in California, Blue Demon, you could never get him to this side of the country ever. Yeah. At least that's what we were told. You know what I mean? So we would cut promos on him, but even, Pierce would go everywhere with that thing.
He's a demon. What do you expect?
Demon. Yeah.
He's a blue demon with an energy drink.
I even drank that for avoid. I used it in promos.
It wasn't terrible.
He never saw it.
There were much more energy drink.
Full throttle Blue Demon. Yeah.
So
they
should have gave Pierce one here.
They should have gave Pierce
back in Ohio anytime soon. NWA Exodus Pro is always in Ohio. It is sort of their hub for it. So you can go to the greater Cleveland area for their shows. So if you just want to Google NWA Exodus, it's the first thing that pops up. You'll see all of their shows and you will have a great time going to all those shows. Look, they get some top talent. They get guys like Danny Dealz. They get guys like Carson Drake. Obviously, yeah, I'm just saying. They get all of the big names here. Yeah. What do we got? Breaking news: Simon Miller is going to beat up Kyle Davis. Get in line, is what.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The first person in line is Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan wants to get out of you. He wants to smack you around.
He wants to power bomb me like Sid did that time.
Yeah, there it is. Yes.
Also, look at this weird throwback.
That was worth it.
Look at that throwback.
Yikes.
Also, look who had a scarf back in 2009.
Look at that. You and David hanging out. Look at
brother. Look at the NWA Tag Team Champions right there.
Go back to Marquez real quick. I want. How in the fuck did you look taller than he was? Was Dave Marquez doing the splits for this interview?
I'm just tall, bro. I'm just tall.
Dave's not short.
Are you 6'3"?
I was. I was.
Yeah, Dave's not short.
Apparently, we can only put so many pictures in this. It turns out. So hold on. Let me add these two here. Two more funny ass ones right as we get out of all this stuff.
You can the pictures of my pregnant wife.
Yeah, we get much of Adam Pearce. Well, Patrick,
look at that backdrop back in the day. I look so. And
then Pearce took the. Did he defend the belt on Ring of Honor TV?
Look at that guy right there, ready to go to town. Look at that. Yeah. Bam. Nipple piercing and all.
stole the Naturals gear. Patrick was saying he hadn't seen a lot of them. Didn't he? He had the NWA Bell and ROH TV back then, Kyle, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Because he did the over the top rope DQ thing and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Simon Miller wants the I think Simon Miller could. He's a lot bigger than I am.
Here's the problem. Here's the one thing they don't know about Kyle Davis. I'm just saying. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Here's the thing they don't know about Kyle Davis. He's got nothing to lose.
I don't.
His personal life is the shits. He's ready to die. He's ready to go to the ultimate limit. Can you take it that far? I don't think you can. Because Kyle Davis is ready to go into the deepest hearts of hell because he's got nothing to lose and he's just as jacked as Jax Dane.
Most people don't know this, but look at Jax Dane stealing my look right there. He was like, I want to look just like that guy. Pretty badass.
Joe and I in May will hit the ring because announcers stick together. So
that's
just
true.
Know that there, Simon Miller. And Kyle was trained by the American Dragon. What are we talking about?
What?
You doesn't know a shoot holder too? Come on. Huh?
And now I'm a broadcaster.
Kyle Davis is ready to rock, baby.
Him and Bobby Dempsey.
Oh, God, Bobby Dempsey. I miss him. Tried to eliminate him from a battle royal with a cheeseburger once.
Yeah.
I tried to get him to float over the top rope, and then 12 large was like, don't do it, Bobby. Don't do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about Power. We've talked about NWA 76. We've rambled. We've gone on. It's so weird that we always end these shows early when Gary's not here. It's
Gary just drags it out. He talks about like nothingness and like it has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. He interrupts videos, or he interrupts everything with weird videos and shit. Like it's weird.
What the?
Well, we had a shorter interview today.
What was he doing, Dealz? What was he doing?
He's going to interrupt you. Don't do it. Don't fall for it.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Dealz,
we did have a shorter interview today. That's all.
That's true. You know what? I think Dealz is the MVP of this team.
I agree with you.
I'm just saying, not for nothing.
However, I do got some deals.
Okay, we got deals.
And I got that bundle. It's awesome. You got to get that bundle. Free shirt.
It's awesome.
2 items, $49.99. What's the matter with me? Huh? Got the belt.
We've been asking ourselves that for a very long time.
Yep.
Why did you have a box cutter, Joe?
I don't know why that's here.
I was going to use the end of this here. Do you guys have anything that you recently discovered that you want to share with people? Kind of a get up on this type of deal where it could be wrestling, could be pop culture, could be anything. Something that you discovered that brought a little joy to you during the week. And now I'll go first here. If you guys have ever watched Ted Lasso, Brett Goldstein, who is one of the actors on there, he's the gruff and tumble one. He has a podcast, and that is called Films to be Buried With. It's amazing. If you like movies and you like talking about things and you like kind of getting involved and stuff like that, such profound questions as is there a movie that had an effect on you that is universally hated by people, or all these other things. But one of the things he brings up, because this is what made me think of this, Joe, is he goes, I've got bad news for you. It turns out you've died. And then you have to come up with the scenario on how you died. And that leads to them talking about movies to be buried with.
Yeah.
So obviously, Dealz, how did you die if you had to die? How was it going to happen? What do you think's going to take you out?
I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm happy about this week.
What are you happy about?
Steelers season has started again. And actually, when the season opens down in Atlanta, I might drive down there because they're going to have a watch party with Greg Lloyd and Yancey Thigpen, who were players in the 90s, and I love them. So I may go down there. I'm excited for football season. I know you're not, Kyle, but I am.
Football season is the best.
You guys talk real quick. We don't have a moment of Sal because we were ill-prepared for this.
It yet, Kyle. Like, these things always come at the last minute. Sometimes, things just happen. And we have to kind of continue to talk about stuff until we get things that may or may not actually exist in the reality of things. But, Kyle brought up a great comment here, like, what's going on in your week? What are you happy about? And obviously, I'm super excited that perhaps by the next podcast we have right here, I could be a father. I'm just saying, likely we'll just go down to the next road. But I think what's more important than that, and as much as I'm a shill for myself and trying to get as many things as I want for my registry, there are far more important cases in the world, and Sal Renaro is one of those. And I know Kyle Davis is going to agree with this. I know Danny Dealz won't because he's crazy and he drank blood, and it's fine. I get it. No, don't worry about it. But, you know, Sal Renaro, he's had a tough couple of weeks, and we want to make sure that everybody who loves the NWA product and loves NWA Power has an opportunity to help out somebody who's deep in our family. Isn't that right, Kyle?
That is absolutely correct. In fact, I was trying to find a moment of Sal. I didn't have anything.
Because you know what? If you look at the top very corner of your screen right now, folks, in that right-hand corner, that is a very important thing that you can donate to. We talked about it last week. We're going to bring it back this week. A lot of stuff been going on. Could you imagine if you were in a position where you were trying to take care of your family and you may not have a home to live in, you might not have something going on, but at the end of the day, you're just reaching out, trying to get somebody, tag that hand, get a part of the NWA fam. That's what you can do right now in that corner for what will be an honorary moment of Sal. Isn't that right, Kyle?
Right here, I found this great picture of him playing Scrabble with Colt Cabana and Adam Pearce back in the day in the ECW arena, the 2300 arena.
Pearce wearing that bandana like he's some sort of assassin.
That was at the 2300 arena back in the day, and that is Sal what he looked like when he had hair back in the day.
That was sophisticated Sal.
Yeah. Also, there's one thing. I doubt anybody in the chat's going to have any idea what the hell this is, but it's confused the hell out of us for many years. We don't know why this exists, and maybe you could help me on this if somebody has an answer.
All right.
This confuses the hell. And today I asked, this is from 2009. We to this day do not know why Sal had a duct tape cast on his arm.
I'll tell you why.
Bring it up.
He's Sal. That's why. That's all you need.
Okay, that is a good one.
He's Sal. It makes complete sense. I'm going to send him that picture and ask him, and I'm sure he'll have some, or he'll just say, I don't know. That's why. Oh, one more question. NWA better now or before the purchase? Now. We don't even have to go
my God.
Not even close.
I hate to throw shade, but let's face it, we exist.
Close.
Oh man. Yeah, there was some NWA things that were fantastic back in the day, but there was this era from like 91 to 2015 that was just
There was some okay stuff in there, but yeah, it was a lot.
Let's try to end on a positive note.
Yes.
Joe's thankful for being a parent. Dealz is thankful for deals and everything else and for the new seasons to start for sporting. I'm thankful for stupid podcasts. Guys, put in the chat what you're thankful for. We are going to cut this one a little bit short because I don't know if Sal's going to get this to us in the meantime. I
desperately tried to get this moment of Sal in, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, unfortunately, look, you're trying to control all this stuff that's happening in your life. You have people that are so reliant on you. It creates a problem, and that's why we want you to head to that. Even though the limit has been reached on that particular fundraising opportunity that you have for your folks, you can continue to donate, and not only that, it's going to go to a fantastic cause of helping our friend Sal Renaro. Now, Sal the Pal or Salvation, that dude's weird. He drank blood and is crazy. No one needs to deal with it. Sal Renaro is a dear friend to us, but Sal the Pal is fucked up, and no one needs to deal with that. I'm just saying.
You know, Ryan Davis just did bring up something.
He's correct.
You are correct. I completely don't put those two things together in my brain anymore.
Yeah, he's correct, but it was very short. But everything outside of that during that time was awful.
Yeah, it was interesting. And somebody just said they wrestled with Hernandez in NWA back in the day. I get it. It's fantastic. So I'm probably going to get heat for that.
Sure, but
Duct tape was huge in 09. Prayers for Sal the Pal. You use duct tape for a cast when you have an uncommon but serious electrical fracture. Okay, that's clever. I like that. All right. What else we got? Ryan Davis telling me swear stuff. Sid kidnapped Gary.
Let's take a second here. Let's take a second. Because I'm buying time for Sal, but also, Kyle Davis, you drove from Orlando, Florida to Coalfield, Tennessee to be a part of NWA JCP.
That's right.
Nashville.
I look, Dealz had a little shorter to go, but Kyle had to drive a lot.
And they didn't want to cost the
did you do
promoter for a hotel room, so I left immediately after the show, slept in my car, and then drove home. Because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, even if you've been in professional wrestling for like 20 years, you still want to do good by people and pay your dues. And frankly, when you're running a wrestling company, you want to make sure that nobody can bitch and complain. Oh, it's hard to do this. Well, look what I did. What you did, buddy?
Quick. You did bounce.
I did bounce, and my car is very comfortable. And I, unfortunately, am going to be needing that very shortly. Folks, tomorrow night, NWA Power, if you're just joining us right now, it is the end of the show, but I want to make sure you get your money's worth because you're going to tune in to CWTV.com or better yet, download the CW app. New episodes of Power each and every Tuesday. Guess what? Tomorrow is Tuesday. If you want Olympic-level competition, well, let's face it, nobody's going to get their junk caught on a high beam. But still, you don't know what's going to happen. Joe Galli just had a look at his face. Versus the Immortals. Tag team action. We've got Mims MGs versus Zion with Austin Idol. We've got the grudge match. Alex Misery versus Colby Carino. In fact, that might be the match where they get ripped off. And, of course, the NWA JCP tag team titles will be on the line as the Super Crew meets our buddy, Gags the Gimp, and everyone's pal, Salvation.
Wait. Kyle, I think we need to take a second here. Hold on.
Did you get it? Are you still buying time?
I did get it. But I think what's so important with this is I don't think there's ever been a time on NWA Power where we have seen the defense of a territory tag team title. This is a first time ever.
Historical.
Ever.
Historical.
That's true.
I think that people need to tune in for this. You know, everybody who's a part of this chat, everybody who loves the NWA, we love the history. You got to live the history as it happens, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why you need to tune in to NWA Power, if only to see the NWA, JCP, Southeast tag team titles be defended. Dealz knows everything about those two crew boys.
I do. And the big one stole my catering when we were down there.
I know everything about them. The big one stole my catering.
Who is this dude? God damn it.
Yeah, the big silverback brother. He was like, I'm
and actually, if you're a part of a fan of music, you love things, the National Wrestling Alliance, of course, is owned and operated. Our president is
Some of those
Billy
are all
Corrigan.
sold out.
That's
This
right.
is an old graphic. Look, I'm telling you, folks, you need to just Google search the Smashing Pumpkins because they're coming to your town or near your town, and some of those are sold out already. So Google it right now.
821 St. Louis, Missouri. We may or may not be talking about having a little something there. We'll find out.
I saw a graphic that the new record was #1 in new music this week or something.
On Billboard, #1.
Pretty damn good. In fact, so good that maybe we'll have a new song for the opening of Power.
Well, the season isn't over yet.
Who's to say? All I know is talk.
Look, I've been posting it on my social media. You go to my Facebook, you go to my Instagram, you go to my Twitter. I have paired up our amazing intro that we have for Power with at least 3 of the songs, and I'm going to be doing it all week long because it's a 10-song album, ladies and gentlemen. Do all of them fit? Obviously not. Some of them are slower songs, but some of them are perfect. As a matter of fact, you could say they are
nice.
Just saying.
I can't do it. Patrick Moore, would there be an NWA territory from Dallas, Texas again? Wait to see, but I think that's pretty much a damn good deal.
Texas?
Just putting it out there.
You mean where I live?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tattoo that's on your ass? That place?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me show you.
Joe would love it.
He's just going to stick it to his butt. I always forget I have an ass tattoo. I forget about it all the time until I look in the mirror.
I've seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen it.
It's blurry now because my ass has changed over the years. What else we got? I listened to 3 Count with guest Joe Galli. Good stuff. Joe Galli is always a good guest to have onto all your podcasts. Does the NWA British Commonwealth title still exist? Yes, it does. We just don't recognize it.
It does?
But as a championship, it exists. You can hold it in your hand. Someone has it. Thanks. I tried. Pumpkins in Rio, sign us up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. What am I getting text messages about? What do we got? We got a new graphic for something?
Stuff from our buddy. Good
Look at that. We'll have to plug this next week, but screw it. Let's talk about it right now just because I'm there.
Okay.
Got a little graphic right here.
Can't see it.
I can't read it while I'm here. Can you read it?
No.
Shut your stupid ass.
I'm just saying, Kyle, I have no idea if that's real. So I'm just going to say,
shut your stupid ass.
For the moment, just for the moment, I'm just saying.
That's August 19th.
Look at the super chat.
Okay. Well, yeah.
You think we can't trust him and her? You think that they would lie to us about doing an autograph signing, a fundraiser for the Children's Miracle
Network? Is so good. That's what makes me question it.
I know.
Joe, look at the super chat.
What we got?
For the baby! Super chat for the baby. Cosmic Joe, can you ask a question so I feel like you're getting an answer for that super chat?
Here's your answer, Cosmic Joe. Let's rock and roll.
By the way, it's not a tattoo of a butt on my butt. It's a tattoo of a line that says the line, an X that says me, and then a dotted line crossing the line because I never know when to stop.
You always cross the line.
I do. What can I say? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's past 8 o'clock. I thought we were getting a moment of Sal. I thought you bought enough time for that.
We did not.
Is the baby in the Southern Six? Joe is the president of the Texas chapter of the Southern Six. So the baby is essentially born in. Much like a gang, the baby's been born in.
Well, you know what? My thought is to dessert right now, Kyle. I don't know if are you thinking about dessert?
Bro, I will go make a milkshake right now. Cookies and cream, a little bit of almond milk, delicious.
Or perhaps, Dealz, what are you having for dessert tonight?
I don't know. It's going to be some dog ears if you don't get out of the window. No, I would never. I love my dog. I don't know. I've got some popcorn right here, but I think I do have some. That milkshake sounds delicious. I'd give my
milkshake does sound delicious. The only thing that sounds better is
gravy cakes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NWA Monday night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We promise Gary will be here next week so Joe and I can focus on things other than trying to make production happen because it's hard to multitask while you're drinking. For Joe Galli, for Danny Dealz, I'm Kyle Davis. This is the NWA. Tune into Power tomorrow night on the CW. What the hell is that? That's frightening. What is it?
Pull the graphic down.
I have to find the graphic to pull it down because of the way this works.
What an idiot.
There you go. That's the other trick on here, folks. If you hit another thing and then you can double click on it, it'll get rid of the first thing. Anyway, for Monday night, for pro wrestling, for NWA, for Peace on Earth, for all the things you like that you can't talk about, I'm rambling. I'm tired. It's been a rough day. And I hope if you had a rough day, this was a stupid escape for you as well, because I know it is for us. Guys, tune in, NWA. See us on Mondays. Follow Danny Dealz for merch. Get Joe Galli's baby stuff. Who the hell knows? I got nothing. I just want to go to bed and not wake up sometimes.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
Thumbs up. How do we get out of this?